ਸਾਂਝਾ ਟੀਵੀ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਸਰੋਤਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੇਰੇ ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਸੁਪਨੀਤ ਕੌਰ ਗਿੱਲ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਪਿਆਰ ਭਰੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ। ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਬੜਾ ਖਾਸ ਦਿਨ ਹੈ 15 ਅਗਸਤ। ਹੈਪੀ ਇੰਡੀਪੈਂਡੈਂਸ ਡੇ ਐਵਰੀਵਨ। ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਹੋਏ ਹਾਂ ਕੌਂਸੂਲੇਟ ਜਨਰਲ ਆਫ ਵੈਨਕੂਵਰ ਇੰਡੀਆ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਇੰਡੀਪੈਂਡੈਂਸ ਡੇ ਮਨਾਇਆ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕਿ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ ਕੋਨਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਲੋਕ ਅੱਜ ਇੱਥੇ ਸ਼ਾਮਲ ਹੋਏ ਆ। ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਟ੍ਰੈਡੀਸ਼ਨ, ਆਰਟ ਤੇ ਕਲਚਰ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖਾਂਗੇ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ-ਨਾਲ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੌਂਸੂਲੇਟ ਆਫ ਜਨਰਲ ਦੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਵੀ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ-ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਸੁਨੇਹੇ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਤੱਕ ਪਹੁੰਚਾਵਾਂਗੇ। ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਦਿਨ ਨੂੰ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਇਸ ਖਾਸ ਇਵੈਂਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ।
Morning to everyone. My name is Surbhi, and on behalf of the Consulate General of India, Vancouver, I would like to warmly welcome and thank all of you for joining us as we celebrate India's 80th Independence Day. Before we begin, I have a couple of announcements. Our staff will distribute the national flags for the mass singing of Vande Mataram. We kindly request you to return the flags after the singing, and our staff will come and collect it. And as part of the celebrations leading up to the Independence Day, the consulate organized a number of online competitions and workshops. So we have displayed some of the artwork some of you must have seen, and these are the works by Vancouver-based artists, visual artists, along with some we also invited people to do the photography workshop, photography competition, and there are displays. Please have a look at them after the event. And we also have an exhibition titled Har Ghar Tiranga, which traces the story and evolution of our national flag. We encourage you to visit the exhibition and learn more about the journey of the Tiranga. And we'll begin today's celebration with singing of our national song Vande Mataram.
I read to you this morning addressed to the nation by the Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, on the eve of the 80th Independence Day. My dear fellow citizens, Namaskar. On the eve of our Independence Day, I convey my warm greetings to all of you for this national festival. In a few hours from now, our country will witness the auspicious beginning of the 80th year since its independence. All Indians living in the country and abroad celebrate this festival with great joy. Our tricolor is the symbol of our freedom. We unfurl this with immense pride. On the 15th of August 1947, Bharat Mata was liberated from the shackles of subjugation. Every citizen became an architect of the destiny of independent India. The true meaning of freedom lies in ensuring that all citizens are able to utilize opportunities to fulfill their aspirations and work towards the goal of making India the foremost nation in the world. Dedicated students and teachers, scientists, engineers committed to development, doctors and healthcare workers providing health services, industrial workers, and our Anandeda farmers are all contributing to nation building through their efforts. Talented sports persons, craft persons, and artists, visionary intellectuals, diligent members of the workforce in private and public sectors, peoples representing representatives devoted to serving them, officials in judicial system, dutiful civil servants, big and small investors contributing to our economy, selfless social workers, and all Safai Mitra, who are frontline workers of the Swasth Abhiyan, are all playing an important role in the nation's progress. Numerous citizens engage in various other activities, and every citizen who faithfully discharges the fundamental duties enshrined in our Constitution are active partners in our nation building process. I wholeheartedly appreciate each one of them. I specially commend the devotion of our soldiers in the three armed forces, armed police forces, and all police personnel for their unwavering dedication to duty. I also praise the Indian diaspora and the officials serving in our embassies who enhance India's prestige and honor on the global stage. My dear fellow citizens, we are moving ahead towards building Viksit Bharat by the centenary year of our independence in 2047. Guided by the spirit of Antyodaya, it is our resolve to ensure that the fruits of development reach every individual, embracing our rich heritage and the ideals of the freedom movement. We march ahead on the path of modern development. The Ved Yak Vakya Vayam Rastri Jagriyam inspire us to always remain ready to serve the nation. During our freedom struggle, people with diverse ideologies were united by one common goal, that is India's independence. During the Swadeshi movement, the song Vande Mataram became a song of the masses. Countless Indians plunged themselves into our freedom struggle under the leadership of the father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi. Dada Sahib Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar embodied the highest ideal of social reform and patriotism. I humbly bow to all those great sons and daughters of Bharat Mata whose ideals guided our country to its freedom and its progress thereafter. My dear fellow citizens, the Constitution framed by the people of India rests on the foundation of people's participation. The spirit of public participation has always been inherent in the people of our country, which is the cradle of democracy. With renewed vigor, our fellow citizens are promoting the same tradition of people's participation. National campaigns are being implemented through active participation of the people. This is an inspiring achievement of our democracy. My dear fellow citizens, warfare and instability prevailing in several parts of the world are affecting every country. Even in such trying circumstances, our economy is moving ahead as the fastest growing major economy in the world. According to economic projections, the growth rate of Indian economy is expected to be more than twice the average global growth rate. Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan has further strengthened the foundation of our economic progress and national security. While moving ahead on the path of modern development, India is also playing a leading role at the global level in protecting the environment. Our country has achieved some of the Sustainable Development Goals 2030 ahead of schedule. Over the past few years, the development of renewable energy has gained unprecedented momentum. National interest is the foundation of our foreign policy. Peace, cooperation, dialogue, and the ideal of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam are the pillars of our foreign policy. We have entered into free trade agreements with many countries to enhance economic cooperation and strengthen mutual relations. We are playing a leading role among the countries of the global south. Our country has grown in stature on the global stage. We believe in a rules based international order. Our endeavor is to ensure that the global community receives appropriate representation in the United Nations and other multilateral organizations. This endeavor of our country has been getting strong support from many countries. 65% of our country's population is below the age of 35. This young population is our most valuable asset. The youth of our country are talented, committed, and skilled. We have seen the innovative and practical solutions that young people are developing to address various challenges at the grassroots level. This reflects the dedication of our youth to society and the nation. A new phase of space exploration has been ushered in through the recent successful rocket launch by a young team with an average age of just 28 years. Our students are the architect of India's future. Just as the government and the society must remain united to ensure national security, everyone must contribute through joint and concerted efforts to safeguard the present and future of our students. Public examinations become gateways to the opportunities for our students. The government is undertaking comprehensive steps to reform these examinations. The objectives of these reforms are to completely curb the use of unfair means in public examinations, make the examination system more transparent, more secure, and more trustworthy for the youth. My dear fellow citizens, we take pride in our tradition of overcoming the forces hostile to humanity for upholding truth and justice. On the 26th of July, we observed Kargil Vijay Divas. Earlier on the 7th of May, we commemorated the completion of 1 year since the launch of Operation Sindoor. We remember the unmatched valor of our armed forces. That historic operation against terrorism demonstrated the capability of India's armed forces to act with precision. It sent a clear and firm message to terrorists and those who support them that no matter where they hide, they will have to face the consequences of their actions. Suspension of the Indus Water Treaty with the country that harbors terrorism is a decisive step in the interest of our nation, especially the farmers. My dear fellow citizens, the development and well-being of every Indian is the real objective of building Viksit Bharat. The great nationalist writer Guru Jada Abarao, who wrote in Telugu, conveyed a timeless message of patriotism in one of his songs, and it reads, "Love your country, foster goodness. A nation is not just its land. A nation is all its people." It is my belief that with the participation of the society and efforts of the government, people in every village, every town, and all households across India will become healthier, happier, and prosperous. With this all-inclusive spirit of patriotism, let us devote ourselves to a sacred national goal of transforming Swatantra Bharat into Viksit Bharat. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Honorable President of India has spelled out the contemporary successes and the challenges that our great nation is facing. I'm happy to note that in her address, the address to the diaspora and our armed forces have been forward in the first page, then in the middle or the last. I think this is a great thing and a recognition by the government of India at the highest office, Honorable President of India, to recognize the services rendered by our diaspora. It says that the diaspora is promoting the image and enhancing the image of our great country. And that's congratulations to all of you here gathered. And thank you so much for coming in. I wish we can have our own property where we can gather in a much bigger number. And this year's, which is 2026 Independence Day celebration, I'm happy to note that it's attracting more people to come in. We received so many requests to join us here, but because of the constraints of the space that we have here, we could not accommodate all. Hopefully by next year, happy to inform that our property in the West Vancouver is coming up. And once that is completed, we'll have much greater in number to celebrate our National Day. Thank you all, and thank you so much for coming in to join us in this special occasion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. We are now going to play a 5-minute short video on India Kept the Promise. 12 years ago, a promise was made to the people of India that India would be built, not borrowed, earned, not given.
Consulate General of India, Vancouver. How are you feeling being in this and celebrating 80th Independence Day?
It's always nice and it's a good feeling to celebrate the Independence Day of India, but particularly this year as we celebrate the 80th Independence Day, it's particularly happy, and we see a huge turnout to celebrate and to join us here this morning. And I think I'm very delighted to have everyone here.
Yeah, every time, every year, this day is very special for us, celebrating Independence Day in Vancouver. If we talk about in Canada, what are your views on that one?
It's always nice to have our community members coming in to celebrate. Unfortunately, because the constraint of space, we cannot accommodate more. But you see this year, you see more people coming up and joining us. Many requests have been turned down. Actually, this should be a public event. But because of the constraint of space, as I said, we cannot accommodate more. I'm just looking forward to having our own India House where we can have more people to come and celebrate in a much grand manner. That's what we're looking forward to.
In your today's speech, you gave a message about the next year's celebration. Maybe we'll be having a good location, and you told about the location as well to all the audience and the people who are viewing us.
We have our India House in the west part of Vancouver that is under renovation and construction. So hopefully by next year when we do our Independence Day celebration, and that will be ready to accommodate more people, and we look forward to that. Yes.
How you feel today? If we just talk about people from near cities, people from Vancouver city came here from different parts of India, belonging from India, and joining in this event. This is kind of really a different vibe.
Oh, that's great, actually. I think there's a lot of enthusiasm in celebrating our national days, both Independence Day on 15th of August, as also on 26th of January, which is our Republic Day. And every time we celebrate, it's not the same thing as we know that we feel that we are repeating the same celebration, but we celebrate with a different fervor because every year we make a milestone in India in terms of development, in terms of progress that we have. And it's reassuring for all of us that our country is growing, as the message of the president indicates that we have set a very ambitious target of making India a developed nation by 2047, which is when we celebrate the centenary celebration, 100 years of our independence year. And we're just 20 years away. It's a great excitement for all of us because as Honorable President has appealed to all of us that it has become incumbent upon all of us to contribute towards this goal that we have set.
And the most highlighting part of today we talk about, we have seen the young generation here performing different cultures from India. That's really a special one, being Canadian ones, but still they are in touch with the culture, in touch with the traditions of India. We have seen in dance, art, everywhere.
That's true. I think that's the very assuring and comforting part, that having come here in Vancouver, where I don't feel that I'm away from India, because we have all the talents here, and the dedication made by the seniors who have opened these studios and the dance schools, and trained the younger generation to learn of our tradition and our culture. And that's a very comforting for us. I would like to congratulate everyone, all the people who are running these studios and these schools, and do not make this place, this city, lack of talent of Indian rich heritage. I think that's very comforting.
That's really nice. And what would be your message to all the people who are just viewing us today?
Be proud of the nation that you come from. You are here in Canada, becoming a citizen of this great country, but to also remember that your roots is in India, and connect back to that root every time. We're all proud of your achievement on all the things that you have done in this country, and be assured and that we are here to support you and be a part of India's development, which is to become a Viksit Bharat by 2047.
That's really great. And wishing you a very happy Independence Day.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਇਸ ਖਾਸ ਇਵੈਂਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ ਲੋਕ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਹੋਏ ਆ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸ਼ਖਸੀਅਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਇਸ ਵਕਤ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੌਜੂਦ ਹੈ ਕੈਪਟਨ ਮੋਹਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ। ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਹੈਪੀ ਇੰਡੀਪੈਂਡੈਂਸ ਡੇ।
ਹੈਪੀ ਇੰਡੀਪੈਂਡੈਂਸ ਡੇ। ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਹਰ ਸਾਲ 15 ਅਗਸਤ ਨੂੰ ਔਰ 26 ਜਨਵਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਫਲੈਗ ਹੋਸਟਿੰਗ ਸੈਰੇਮਨੀ ਲੈ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਬਹੁਤ ਅੱਛਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ। ਸਾਡੀ ਡਿਊਟੀ ਆ 15 ਅਗਸਤ ਆਜ਼ਾਦੀ ਦਾ ਦਿਨ ਹੋਵੇ, ਚਾਹੇ 26 ਜਨਵਰੀ ਰਿਪਬਲਿਕ ਡੇ ਹੋਵੇ, ਫੌਜੀ ਬੰਦੇ ਦਾ ਕੰਮ ਹੈ ਦੇਸ਼ ਦੀ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਕਰਨੀ, ਦੇਸ਼ ਦੀ ਆਜ਼ਾਦੀ ਨੂੰ ਬਰਕਰਾਰ ਰੱਖਣਾ। ਔਰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਫੰਕਸ਼ਨ 'ਤੇ ਔਰ ਇਸ 15 ਅਗਸਤ 'ਤੇ ਆਉਣ ਦਾ ਬੜਾ ਚਾਅ ਹੁੰਦਾ। ਬੜੇ ਦੇਰ ਤੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੰਤਜ਼ਾਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਫਲੈਗ ਤਿਰੰਗੇ ਨੂੰ ਹੋਸਟਿੰਗ ਕਰਨ ਵੇਲੇ ਸਲੂਟ ਦੇਈਏ। ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਸਲੂਟ ਦੇਣ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੜੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ। ਅਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਤਿਰੰਗੇ ਲਈ ਬਹੁਤ ਲੰਬੀਆਂ ਸਰਵਿਸਿਜ਼ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ। ਮੈਂ ਬਜਾਤੇ ਖੁਦ 32 ਸਾਲ 15 ਦਿਨ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਮੇਰੀ ਇਸ ਆਰਮੀ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਹੈ, ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਬੜੀਆਂ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਲਾਂ ਦੇਖੀਆਂ, ਬਾਰਡਰ 'ਤੇ ਦੇਖੀਆਂ, ਅੰਦਰੂਨੀ ਕਈ ਮੁਲਕ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮਾਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਦੇਖੀਆਂ। ਔਰ ਬੜੀ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਲ ਨਾਲ ਇਹ ਦਿਨ ਆਉਂਦਾ 15 ਅਗਸਤ। ਚੰਗਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ। ਔਰ ਕੌਂਸਲ ਜਨਰਲ ਦੀ ਮਿਹਰਬਾਨੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਹਰ ਸਾਲ ਬੁਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਉਹ,
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਜੀ,
ਔਰ ਸਾਡੀ ਇੱਜ਼ਤ ਮਾਣ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ
ਜੀ।
ਚੰਗਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ।
ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ-ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਖਾਸ ਦਿਨ ਦੀਆਂ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀਆਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਂਝੀਆਂ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ। ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਫਿਰ ਤੋਂ ਹੈਪੀ ਇੰਡੀਪੈਂਡੈਂਸ ਡੇ।
ਬਹੁਤ ਮਿਹਰਬਾਨੀ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਟੀਵੀ 'ਤੇ ਲਿਆ। ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਸੁਸਾਇਟੀ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਐਕਸ ਸਰਵਿਸਮੈਨ ਸੁਸਾਇਟੀ ਆਫ BC, not Vancouver, not Surrey, not Coquitlam, not Richmond, this is for BC, British Columbia। ਕੋਈ ਆਵੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਫ੍ਰੀ ਆਫ ਚਾਰਜਿਸ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ। ਅਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਕਿਸੇ ਤੋਂ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ। 10 ਵਜੇ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ 2 ਵਜੇ ਤੱਕ ਸਾਡੇ ਦਫ਼ਤਰ ਖੁੱਲ੍ਹੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ। 8236 8236 128 ਸਟਰੀਟ।
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਜੀ, ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੋ ਮਚ, ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੋ ਮਚ। ਇੰਡੀਪੈਂਡੈਂਸ ਇੰਡੀਪੈਂਡੈਂਸ ਡੇ 80th ਇੰਡੀਪੈਂਡੈਂਸ ਡੇ ਜੇ ਅੱਜ ਮਨਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਵੈਨਕੂਵਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇ ਬੜਾ ਹੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ ਆਰਟ ਕਲਚਰ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਵੈਨਕੂਵਰ ਵਰਗੀ ਸਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਕੱਠਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਆ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ ਕੋਨਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਸਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ ਇਵੈਂਟ ਸੀ ਬੜਾ ਖਾਸ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਉਮੀਦ ਕਰਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਚੰਗਾ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਹੋਣਾ ਤੇ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਬਾਤਾਂ ਜੋ ਕਿਸੇ ਕੌਂਸੂਲੇਟ ਜਨਰਲ ਆਫ ਵੈਨਕੂਵਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਹੋਏ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਉਮੀਦ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਇਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਤੱਕ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਰਵਾਂਗੇ ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਸਾਂਝਾ ਟੀਵੀ ਦੀ ਪੂਰੀ ਟੀਮ ਬਣਿਓ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੈਪੀ ਇੰਡੀਪੈਂਡੈਂਸ ਡੇ।